Hey, we're
Beat
Beat
Union.
Union. You're watching Blaze.com.
Hi, I'm Allie McLean for Rock Remedy, and today in the studio we have the band Beat Union. Hello.
Hey Ali, how you doing?
Thanks for coming by. Thanks for coming all the way from the UK just for us.
Thanks for having us here.
You have something else going on though, right? You're doing some type of a tour, I hear. The Warped Tour.
No, just this TV
Just
show.
us? Oh.
Yeah, all the
We've
way
got
from
all the
England.
time in the world. We could just sit here and chat for hours.
Well, we fly home in about half an hour, so.
Oh, that's quick. That's a quick turnaround. Well, now I really feel privileged. So you guys have a new album coming out, Disconnected.
Yeah.
The date, April 28th.
22nd.
22nd. I thought I had to wait an entire week longer. That's even
We
better.
moved it forward just for you.
See?
Knew you were desperate.
This is, yeah. Now everyone knows how desperate I am. Thanks a lot, Dave. No, but I enjoy the album. I got a copy already, and I listened to it, and it's great. And I hear a lot of the influences that you guys have mentioned, but at the same time, you've said before that you like to wear your influences on your sleeve, but also make it your own at the same time and make it modern. When you sit down to write a song, do you have a specific sound in mind, or how do you get the impulse to write a song?
I think occasionally, you know, you may be listening to a certain artist a lot, and that will definitely inspire you. Sometimes it'll kind of come out of nowhere and just maybe end up sounding like a little bit like something that you've been listening to recently. It's never really sort of purposefully meant to sound like someone.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? I guess that's just how it comes out. Depends what your influences are, I suppose. And, it just happens. I don't know where it comes from.
Well, yeah, osmosis, maybe it just kind of seeps through for the artists that you like and that you grew up listening to most of the time, when you say. Now, when you were growing up, were you listening to some of your influences such as Elvis Costello, The Clash, The Squeeze? Because a lot of kids these days don't really have a sense of music history, I find. And they don't really know about those bands. Do you think it's important for music fans today to have that historical base and know about the bands of yesteryear?
I think it is, yeah. I think the thing today with music is, like, for me, I don't know about the rest of the guys, but I listen to a lot of stuff that my dad used to listen to, you know, things that you familiarise with your youth, you know, when you're a kid. And kids these days, I think, sort of like fit into genres and scenes and listen to what their mates are listening to, and I don't think they'd probably pick up on sort of like music that their folks were listening to. They maybe think it's old-fashioned, out of date, you know, but definitely I picked up on the Clash and stuff through my dad and the Jam and all that kind of stuff, so I think that's kind of definitely a lot to do with like the influences and that.
Right. Well, and you're lucky that, you know, your dad was listening to The Clash, because if he was listening to something that was really bad,
We might not be here.
I mean, my dad had Stones albums and Beatles albums, but he also liked the Doobie Brothers, and that to me wasn't the influences I was looking to pick up on. But yeah, I mean, I think you there is maybe at the beginning when you're a kid kind of a little bit of resistance, like, oh, it's not cool, but then you realize, wait a second, this is where it all started.
Yeah.
Is that specific genre of music that you guys really are attuned to?
It's sort of like I personally can recall songs like that, sort of like, so I wasn't really into the music at the time when I was a kid, but my dad would be playing it. Like my dad was really into John Lennon, you know. He loved, always at Christmas he'd play the Imagine record, and sort of like I was always like, yeah, cool, whatever, oblivious to it. But then in later years, you know, I'll hear one of them songs maybe play on the radio, and it'll take me back, it'll give me memories. I'll be like, oh yeah. And I think like you grow that kind of attachment to it from, you know, from your past.
The memories that are attached to it. Let's talk more about your musical influences when we come back, and how you came to the States the first time around. Okay? When we come back, we'll have more with Beat Union on Rock Remedy.